around. Right here. Golf bag. Yep. Oh, please don't break. Let's just put this in the car and we'll hit the road. What's up, everybody? It is your boy Chris
and Stacy,
and we are Flip the World. We are resellers on eBay and Poshmark. We go to Goodwill outlet bins, and we also dabble in dumpster diving. For the last month or so, we have been hitting it hard in the dumpsters, finding lots of stuff, and we wanted to do a video to show you 5 tips that we try to plan ahead when we are going to go out on a dive that could possibly help you out if you are new to dumpster diving or considering wanting to get it into this niche, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, so let's get into the video real quick. What do you think the most important part of dumpster diving is?
the lookout.
The lookout. Hoo-hoo! So tip number 1 is going to be real simple, guys. Before you even get in your car or leave your house, go online and find out the state laws for dumpster diving in your state. The last thing I want to do is give out any information or any advice on dumpster diving for a state I don't live in. In Texas, I know the state laws, especially in Houston. As long as it's not protected by a fence or have a lock on it, it is free range. The only thing that applies would be if security came by and said this is private property and asked you to leave. 9 times out of 10, we all know security is about an $8 an hour job, so they really don't give a shit. So know your state laws. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, self-explanatory. You're going to want to have proper protection, or PPE. Gloves. Gloves are a must. You're going to be digging through trash. You're going to be opening up bags that have food waste, that are definitely going to have broken items such as glass or sharp pieces of wood. And the last thing you want to do is cut yourself in a dirty dumpster. But I don't want that to stop you from getting in there, so just make sure you have a pair of gloves and keep them on hand in your vehicle. Tip number 3 is going to be a gripper or a stick on a pole or a piece of broom with a nail in it, whatever you need, because 9 times out of 10, you're just going to be driving behind a strip mall or a big box store, and you're going to see a dumpster like this, and you don't want to jump inside. You're going to be quick. You're going to have your gloves ready in your car, and you have your pole. You just jump out, you start moving stuff around to see if you can find anything. If not, you jump back in the car, you move on to the next one. Before I got this, I actually used a broom stick and just kind of move stuff around. I actually found this in the dumpster last week, so I've been using it since. So, guys, number 4 is going to help you out a lot because it is something that will give you a little bit higher leverage, and that's going to be a milk crate or a step. I use a milk crate because you can get them behind any gas station. They have stacks of them and you can just grab one. What I do is I actually keep this in the back of my car with my gloves and my stick, my poker stick inside. That way I have like a little dumpster kit with me at all times when I'm driving by. So basically what you'll do is just take this, you slide it up right there, and boom. You can now step up and access the dumpster from a higher vantage point, allowing you to see things in the back. It is a lifesaver. Trust me, you can find them behind any gas station. Any convenience store is going to have a milk crate that you can put in your car and create a dumpster diving kit. Last but not least, guys, number 5 is you want to have room readily available in your vehicle. The last thing you want is to come up on a dumpster full of goodies and you have no room for it in your car. So make sure if you're gonna go out trash digging through neighborhoods or you're gonna go to dumpsters that you have space available in your vehicle. We actually just use the SUV and we just keep the back seats down and we're ready to go. We can get a lot of stuff in there. If you don't have an SUV, if you have a small car or a pickup truck, make sure your trunk is available or the bed of your truck is clear, because again, you don't want to pull up on a dumpster full of tons of free inventory and you can only take 2 bags because you didn't plan ahead. The main thing that you want to get over is the fear of the stigma of somebody seeing you in a dumpster or a car driving by and you getting scared, or someone honking, or because people are going to look, people are going to drive by. And I don't just primarily dive at nighttime, because you look a little bit more guilty when you're diving at night. So sometimes during the day driving by is the best time. But when you're during the day, you're definitely going to be dealing with cars. You're going to be dealing with people. They're going to want to know what you're doing. They're not going to ask. They don't have the balls to ask. They just like, oh, look at this guy digging in the trash. But you know what? I think it's a shame that we throw away so much good stuff that's not getting donated. Just part of the deal of being a dumpster diver. It's no different than the stigma when you first walk into a Goodwill or a thrift store and you hear that smell. We all know that smell. That smell hits you in the face and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to be here. It's just part of the journey of what we do to make money as resellers. If you make a mess, clean it up. If you show up at a dumpster and it's already got stuff all over the ground, 9 times out of 10, that means somebody's already been through it. So I would just cautiously walk up, look in. If you don't see anything right off the bat, I would consider moving on to a next one, because you don't want to be the nice guy and pick the stuff up and then someone show up, a security or a police officer, because then you look like you're the one that made the mess. So make sure that you clean up anything that comes out while you're diving. And the last thing I'm going to tell you guys is, do not look through the stuff while you're on site. Just load your vehicle up, and then when you get home, then go through it. Yeah, you're going to take trash home, but guess what? You can put it back in your car and take it to another dumpster, or you can put it out on your curb on your regular trash day. But definitely do not go through the stuff while you're there. You're wasting valuable time. Pretend this is the bins, like the Goodwill bins. You don't just start digging and then find one thing and stop at it and look. You get everything you think you want and you put it in your cart, and then you go somewhere and look at it. So treat this like you do the Goodwill bins. Grab the stuff, put it in your cart, look at it when you get home. That's it, guys. I hope this video helps you overcome any kind of anxiety about wanting to get into it. I know a lot of people are interested in it. It is pretty fascinating. It is the closest to treasure hunting that you can get, digging in dumpsters, because you never know what you're going to find. Again, 80% of the time it's going to be actual trash, but there are those rare moments where you will find something that is so awesome and you just want to tell your friends, but at the same time you don't want to tell them because, hey, I got it out of the trash. But you could tell us. Go ahead and leave it in the comments, whatever you found in the trash before. If you've never been dumpster diving and this video is going to throw you over the edge to where you go out and try for the first time, go ahead and let us know as well. Make sure you hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Please consider subscribing if you just watch the videos. Analytics tell me 49% of the viewers that watch our videos are non-subscribers. I want to convince you to come over to the dark side. Subscribe to our channel. We're going to keep cranking out videos about dumpster diving until we can get back to the bins. But for right now, the dumpsters have been great. We made almost $1,200 last month. Check the video. I'll put a link somewhere on the last video where we made $1,200 strictly from dumpster diving. So that's it. Until next time, guys. Deuce.